what's up? We're back with SimCity 4. Last time we developed a small, thriving city full of well-educated Sims, affordable healthcare, good safety coverage, efficient transit, and rich agriculture. In other words, we played the game the way it was meant to be played. Today, we're going to do the exact opposite. This is one of the tutorial cities. This city tells you how to expand your city and pull it out from the slums. You are provided with a healthy surplus of cash and a steady income each month. They say the previous mayor was a miser. He left the office with a smile on his face and wads of cash stuffed in every pocket. The Sims living here wanted change. They needed change. Enter Ava Rice. Charming, generous, a real man of the people. He shook hands at parades, took photo ops, and always had clever phrases for the press. To the townsfolk, he was a hero in a tailored suit. He promised to lower taxes and to be much more than an average mayor. But once he sat in his big fancy chair, where the old mayor once wrote himself checks, the thought occurred to him. Maybe the last mayor was onto something. Maybe these Sims deserve to be poor. After all, if they don't want to live in poverty, they just need to work harder. And so Mayor Rice got to work. First item of business, tax cuts. Rice is a man of his word, and these people deserve to have their taxes reduced. The lower and middle class receiving a modest break. And the wealthy? Well, they got the largest break of all. After all, hard work deserves to be rewarded, right? The city advisors encouraging the construction of new schools. Hundreds of kids were missing out on valuable education. But Mayor Rice had a different plan. You see, schools cost money, and the last thing he wanted was to invest in the community. So, he campaigned against the dangers of public education.
Our kids are being brainwashed,
he said.
You can't trust teachers in this day and age.
The best education, he said, could only be found in your very own home. The Sims marveled at his leadership. Fear of indoctrination became public enemy number one. Not a single petition for new schools, not a dime spent on education. Meanwhile, a strike at the local hospital. Years of studying and dedication just for these doctors and nurses to barely receive minimum wage? Surely these professionals who save lives every day deserve an equally impressive salary. Luckily, there's a simple solution. People can't complain about hospital funding if there's no hospital to fund. Education was gone. Healthcare was gone. But no one asked where the money was going. Why should they? The streets were clean. The mayor said business was booming. And if a few families were quietly moved off their land, well, the paperwork was all in order. Behind closed doors, of course, Ava was doing plenty. Offshore accounts, quiet backroom meetings. Plans were approved to build a casino right in the heart of town. The flashy lights and bright colors attracted the Sims like flies. They all wanted a shot to live in the lap of luxury. But it wasn't enough for the mayor. He struck a deal with law enforcement by spraying the local house cats with a fire hose, and by smuggling a suspicious package out of town. Or at least he would, if a cement mixer hadn't spawned right in front of him. But hey, money is money. He called it strategy. The law hadn't caught up yet, and neither had the people. And things were quiet for a time, the Sims enjoying their peaceful lives, going about their day without a care in the world. Until one day, it happened. Protesters, hundreds of them, gathered in the streets demanding more from their city. Now, protests have happened before, but they were pretty peaceful. This time, things were a bit more intense. Overturning cars, destroying property, graffiti on the walls and sidewalks. The situation was escalating quickly. Mayor Rice sprang into action, sending officers to calm the rioters down. But things got out of hand. The incident was quickly swept under the rug. The media dare not cover it. Those who talked about it were quickly silenced. Pretty soon, the public forgot about it altogether, and life went on. The city grew. Apartments popped up like never before. Sims were packed in like sardines, struggling to get by. And where was the mayor in all this? He was on the edge of town, surrounded by his rich buddies, enjoying his own personal health care, education, and safety. Everything he deprived from his citizens. And maybe they'll never know. Maybe they'll keep naming buildings after him, shaking his hand at ribbon cuttings, and thanking him for all the good work. Because sometimes, the most dangerous kind of corruption isn't the kind that's hidden in the shadows. It's the kind that wears a smile in plain sight.